New king set up new plan, lets Lady Louise step on Harry's place within the monarchy, the Sussexes kicked out of the line. After the coronation, the new king is planning to amend the line of succession in the monarchy. A source close to the royal insider revealed that, in addition to Beatrice and Eugenie, Lady Louise will take Harry's place to join and support the royal works in the future. While Andrew, Eugenie and Beatrice may have had their differences with Charles, but they knew that ultimately Charles holds the power. I still can't forget how enthusiastically Andrew sang God Save the King at the late Queen's funeral. Meanwhile, Harry was seen murmuring between his lips. Clearly, Harry's taking his power for granted. Perhaps the hierarchy clouded their judgment. Being Charles's son put the duo miles ahead of Andrew or Sophie. They got to walk ahead of them at every single public event. Now that they no longer work for the royal family, but the Harkles cling to royal titles in order to make money. Even the title Duchess still appears in Meghan's project videos in the US. The British royal family will not feed people who do not work. Harry's roles and title will disappear. His and his children's place in the line of succession is also no longer preserved. Royal commentator Guy Kelly has claimed that the royal family will increasingly come to rely on the middle generation of younger royals, as the current key players such as Princess Anne and Prince Charles are both getting older. Lady Louise and her younger brother James Viscount Severn, the children of Edward and Sophie Wessex, are likely to be key players in the new lineup of royals. They'll be joined by Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, Zara Tindall and Peter Phillips. Lady Louise is more likely to fill a very big gap between age groups, one that will be needed if they want to get young people on side and keep the monarchy relevant and popular. Lady Louise Windsor is the 15th in line. She's lower in the line of succession than her younger brother, because she was born before a law came into force scrapping the system that meant a younger son could displace an older daughter. Louise's position will change when Harry is removed. However, Louise, despite being older than James, remains a lady. However, there is another title available to Louise that she's never used. Under the much talked about letters patent of 1917, issued by King George V, she could be known as Her Royal Highness Princess Louise. The letters patent, signed by a king who actually wanted to trim down the number of people in his family with royal titles. The use of HRH and Prince or Princess was limited to children of a monarch and grandchildren of a monarch in the male line. Again, it's hardly in chime with the equality of the 21st century, as only the children of a monarch's sons are included, but it opens up the possibility of a princess at number 15 in the line of succession. The daughter of full-time working royals Edward and Sophie, Lady Louise, is increasingly being thrust into the spotlight as she gets older. Speaking about the young royal and her brother, Mr. Kelly said they're ripening for public life. He added, "From carriage driving, which she learnt from her grandfather, the Duke of Edinburgh, to media appearances, Louise is getting increasingly stuck in."